My beloved child, listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you is going to shake the ground beneath your thoughts. A secret property, yes, an actual piece of land written and sealed with your name has just surfaced. It was hidden for years, buried under layers of silence and old records that no one dared to open. But tonight, something changed. Heaven lifted a cover that no one knew existed, and your name appeared where no one expected it to be. Wait and stay with me, because the address I'm about to reveal will make your heart skip. Don't skip this moment. Something huge is waiting for you. For years, this property was disguised, locked behind legal words and unseen hands. But a divine code broke open, and the one who tried to erase your name from destiny couldn't hide it anymore. A document you never signed bears your signature. A photograph from the archives shows your face beside a name that has been waiting to be spoken. Stay till the end. God's timing arrived like a sunrise breaking through fog. And suddenly, every delay began to make sense. That photo you saw, it wasn't just an image, it was a confirmation. The faint engraving on the wall, the number near the gate, the date written faintly near the window, those are all codes pointing back to you. Don't skip this moment, because every frame you see carries a divine trace of your story. Listen carefully. There's a document inside that property, signed long before you were even aware of its existence. It was kept safe by someone you least expect. A soul guided by light, waiting for the day your eyes would see this message. That's why this is not coincidence. It's orchestration. You're not stumbling across this message. You were led here by divine magnetism. Wait and stay with me. The more you listen, the more your spirit will recognize what your mind cannot yet explain. The address itself holds power. When you hear it, your heart will react before your thoughts can form words. You'll feel it like a pulse of recognition, like a doorway opening inside your memory. It's because your soul already knows that land. It's been tied to your destiny across lifetimes. You prayed for new beginnings, for breakthrough, for restoration. Heaven didn't just answer your prayer, it attached it to a location, a real piece of earth that is now rising under your name. Hold on and stay with me, because what's next will leave you breathless. The property wasn't simply hidden, it was guarded. A spiritual hand has been protecting it, keeping it untouched until your moment of awakening. The same hand that guided this message to your screen tonight is the same one unlocking the door to what belongs to you. Feel that. That's not coincidence. That's divine alignment finding you at last. Now imagine walking through the gate in that photo. The wind shifts, the air feels different, and suddenly everything quiets. The walls seem to whisper your story. Even the silence feels alive, like it's been waiting to exhale your name for years. That's because heaven wrote your destiny into that space long before anyone tried to erase it. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The more you see, the more your heart will realize. This isn't just about property. It's about purpose. Every unanswered prayer, every delay, every closed door was leading you to this. You were never forgotten. Heaven was preparing the ground for your arrival. The address will shock you, not because it's random, but because it's home. It's where your divine blueprint begins again. Wait and stay with me, because this is not the end of the revelation. This is only the doorway opening. Something huge is waiting for you just beyond it. My beloved child, take a deep breath and hold on and stay with me, because this part is where everything begins to make sense. The secret property that has been revealed to you carries more than bricks, walls, and land. It carries your divine proof. There's a reason heaven chose this exact moment to uncover it. Everything that once seemed random, every unanswered prayer, every dream that felt delayed, All of it has been leading you to this revelation. Don't skip, because the next few seconds will open your eyes to something extraordinary. You see, this property wasn't just found, it was returned. For years, your name was missing from certain documents, not by mistake, but because someone tried to hide what you rightfully deserved. Yet, no one can erase what heaven has signed. The paper that once seemed lost has resurfaced with your name glowing under the light of destiny. Wait and stay with me, because you're about to realize why this message was never meant to reach anyone else but you. When the universe guards a blessing, it waits for alignment, and that alignment is happening now. Inside that property lies a single photograph, faded with time, but holding a face that will feel familiar. When you see it, your heart will recognize something ancient, something sacred. It's the evidence that what's unfolding now was already written long ago. Stay till the end, because the moment that photo appears before you, your spirit will whisper, "I've seen this before." The address connected to that property is no ordinary address. It's placed near a landmark that once held divine meetings, a place of prayers, promises, and forgotten vows. The soil there carries energy that responds only to faith, only to truth. That's why you're hearing this today. Heaven wanted you to know that what you thought was gone has not only survived, but is calling you back. Hold on and stay with me, because the moment of realization is just seconds away. There's also a sealed envelope kept within that land, a letter untouched, written years ago. The handwriting may seem familiar, and when it's read, you'll understand that this was never about coincidence. That letter will speak of restoration, of an unbroken lineage, of divine reward for endurance. The moment you connect with this truth, your entire energy will shift, because heaven is literally returning a piece of your legacy. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. Not tomorrow, not later, but right here, right now. My child, heaven's timing is perfect. The hidden is being revealed, and what was lost is now standing before you. You are not watching this by accident. You are witnessing prophecy unfold in your favor. Wait and stay with me, because before this message ends, the final detail, the shocking address, will unfold. And when it does, you'll understand why the universe needed you to see it with your own eyes. Stay till the end, because something miraculous is already in motion for you. My beloved child, the moment has arrived where truth touches your reality. And I want you to hold on and stay with me. What I'm about to reveal will connect every missing piece you've been wondering about. The secret property, the one hidden for so long, has finally been traced to a name, a number, and an address that points directly to you. Don't skip this moment, because the next words are not just information, they are confirmation that destiny has turned its face toward you. Listen carefully. The address revealed carries something divine. It's a location where light meets memory, where forgotten prayers linger in the air like unfinished songs. The gate you saw in that photograph wasn't random. It's the very entrance heaven had reserved for your return. You've never been there physically, yet your soul recognizes it instantly. Stay till the end, because what's written inside that gate was meant for your eyes only. Inside that property, beneath a floorboard sealed decades ago, there's an object waiting for you. An heirloom wrapped in a silk cloth. It carries initials that match yours perfectly. No one knows how it ended up there, but it's the same symbol that appears in your dreams. When the camera pans over that part, watch closely. Your heart will feel it before your mind catches up, because that's how destiny speaks, through recognition, through emotion, through the quiet language of the soul. Hold on and stay with me. You're about to witness something miraculous. There's also a letter pinned inside one of the rooms. The ink is faded, the paper old, yet one line stands out. The rightful heir will find their way back when the time is right. That time is now. This isn't a story of luck. It's a story of alignment. Heaven delayed nothing. It only positioned everything perfectly so you would arrive at this exact moment, in this exact second, hearing these words that were always meant for you. Wait and stay with me, because there's something else, something powerful about the number engraved on that gate post. It matches a date significant in your life. The day something changed. The day you lost or gained something meaningful. That number wasn't random either. It was prophetic. A code heaven wrote into your path long before you knew how to read it. The property, the photo, the address, they are not coincidences. They are coordinates of divine memory leading you home. Don't skip now. You've come this far for a reason. Every second you stay, you align with what's unfolding. The final reveal is moments away. Stay till the end, because when you see the next image, something inside you will unlock. The weight of years will lift. You'll realize that what was once hidden is now restored, and that you were never forgotten, only being prepared. So hold on and stay with me, my beloved child. The full revelation is about to appear. And when it does, you'll finally understand why heaven protected your name until now. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because what happens in this moment will seal everything that's been revealed so far. The story of the hidden property was never about material possession alone. It was about divine inheritance, about reclaiming the part of your destiny that was silently waiting for you to wake up and see it. Don't skip this, because what comes next will pull your spirit closer to truth than ever before. When heaven chooses to return something to you, it doesn't do it halfway. It does it with signs, emotions, and undeniable proof. The address that appeared in the document, the photo that matched your vision, and the mark that carried your initials, all of it was heaven's way of saying, I never forgot your name. Every delay was divine protection. Every detour was direction. And now the moment has arrived for you to stand before what has always belonged to you. Stay till the end, because this is where destiny and recognition collide. Inside that property, there's one final clue. A painting hung in the main hallway. At first glance, it's faded, ordinary. But when light touches it at a certain angle, another image appears beneath it. A face, a signature, a hidden blessing written in invisible ink that becomes clear only when the truth is ready to be seen. That signature is yours. It's a symbol that what was concealed by man has been revealed by heaven. Hold on and stay with me, because that painting is not decoration. It's prophecy on canvas. You see, the walls of that place have been whispering your name for years. They have absorbed your prayers, your tears, your hope. They have been echoing your energy, waiting for this exact hour when you would finally see this message and recognize the pattern. That's why you feel it so strongly right now. It's not imagination, it's remembrance. Heaven never works by chance. It works through confirmation. Wait and stay with me, because the more you listen, the clearer the picture becomes. There's a quiet moment coming soon. The moment where you'll see the full address. It might make your heart race, because something about it will feel too exact, too connected to be random. You'll realize that every detail was written by a higher hand. The city, the number, the mark, even the sound of the wind near it. Don't skip. This is where your revelation finds its voice. This is where you realize that what seemed lost was actually preserved, untouched, and waiting for you. My child, when the property reappears, it won't just be land. It will be a living reminder that no one can bury what heaven plants. This message was sent so you could witness the unfolding of that promise with your own eyes. The image, the address, the moment, they all align like stars, forming your name across destiny's sky. Hold on and stay with me, because as the photo appears before you, you'll feel it. The recognition, the energy, the peace. This is your moment of reclaiming what was always yours. Stay till the end, because something huge, something divine is unlocking right now, just for you. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because what you're about to hear is the final unveiling, the climax of everything heaven has been orchestrating behind the scenes. The secret property, the hidden address, the mysterious photo, they were all signs leading you here. Every symbol, every clue, every whisper of destiny has come together in this very moment. Don't skip, because the next few lines will make your heart understand what your spirit already knows. When the truth was first revealed, heaven didn't rush it. It unfolded it step by step so your soul could catch up to your destiny. But now the veil is fully lifted. The document that once carried your name is no longer just paper. It's divine proof of identity. The address you will soon see has appeared in more than one record, more than one location, as if heaven stamped it across multiple timelines to make sure no one could erase it again. Stay till the end, because this is where everything comes full circle. There's something powerful about what's happening right now. The energy you're feeling isn't just emotion, it's alignment. The atmosphere around you is shifting, preparing to mirror what heaven has already written inside that property. The letter once hidden is glowing faintly, almost as if the ink itself is alive. That letter doesn't speak of wealth or ownership. It speaks of restoration, of promises fulfilled, of blessings finally finding their rightful owner. Hold on and stay with me, because what's written in that letter will make you realize how deeply the divine has been involved in your journey. You will notice something extraordinary in that photo. Look closely when it flashes again. Behind the house in the far corner, there's a symbol on the wall. It's faint, golden, almost invisible at first. That symbol is the same one that has appeared in your dreams, your prayers, and moments when you felt something watching over you. That's your confirmation. That's heaven saying, this is yours. Don't skip this part. Stay with me till end, because the meaning behind that mark is not just coincidence. It's destiny etched in physical form. There was a reason everything was delayed. Heaven was protecting your timing. If this had appeared years earlier, you wouldn't have been ready to recognize it. But now you are awakened. You've grown, you've endured, and you've learned to listen. And not just with your ears, but with your soul. That's why the message reached you today, because you're finally ready to receive it. Wait and stay with me, because what's coming next is the pure revelation. Imagine walking through that doorway now. The air feels charged. The light dances around you, and the ground beneath your feet seems to hum with familiarity. The silence doesn't feel empty, it feels alive. Every corner of that place vibrates with memory, with the echo of your name. You are not claiming something new, you're reclaiming what's always been yours. Hold on and stay with me, because this isn't the end of a story. It's the beginning of your restoration. So when the final image appears, when the full address is shown, take a deep breath and let your heart accept it. This was never about coincidence. This was heaven's design. You were meant to see this, to feel this, to awaken through this. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because in that very moment, something divine will settle in your spirit. The peace that comes when destiny finally returns home. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal is the final heartbeat of this divine story. You followed the signs, you've seen the clues, and now the revelation stands right in front of you. The secret property you've heard about isn't just an earthly place, it's a spiritual inheritance wrapped in physical form. It's a confirmation that heaven can take what was buried and bring it back in front of your eyes when the time is right. Don't skip, because this moment is where everything finds its meaning. The address you saw wasn't chosen by man. It was whispered by heaven. The numbers, the street name, the symbol near the doorway. Each of them tells a chapter of your own journey. They represent every prayer you thought went unheard, every tear you thought fell in silence. That land, that house, that photograph, they are proof that heaven has been recording everything about you in sacred order. Stay till the end, Because what's about to unfold isn't fiction. It's divine alignment taking shape. You may wonder, why me? Why now? The answer is simple. Because now you're ready. You're no longer who you used to be. You've grown stronger, wiser, more spiritually awake. You can finally see through the surface and recognize meaning in moments that others overlook. This isn't luck, my child, it's legacy. Hold on and stay with me, because your spirit is about to recognize what your eyes are seeing. When the camera moves across that property again, watch for a reflection on the window. It's faint, almost like a shimmer. But look closer. You'll see the outline of a figure glowing softly, as if light itself took form. That's not imagination. That's divine presence, showing you that heaven has been guarding this place until the rightful heir you appear. The reflection isn't random. It's a sign that angels have walked to those grounds waiting for your recognition. Wait and stay with me, because that's the moment your destiny breathes again. The gates you once saw locked are now open. The silence inside that property isn't emptiness, it's peace. The kind of peace that only comes when something is restored, when justice meets timing. And now that peace belongs to you. Heaven has rewritten your story from loss to recovery, from being overlooked to being chosen. Don't skip now, because this moment is the crescendo, the rise of what was hidden into the light. Close your eyes for a second and imagine stepping into that space. The sound of your footsteps echoing softly, the sunlight gently touching the walls. It feels like the air itself recognizes you. That's because it does. Everything there, from the roots beneath the soil to the whispers in the wind, has been waiting for this exact alignment. Hold on and stay with me, because heaven is not giving you something new. It's returning what was always yours. Now, as the final image appears, remember this truth. No force, no distance, no delay can stop what heaven has. Marked with your name, the address, the photo, the proof, all of it is more than coincidence. It's prophecy fulfilled. Stay till the end, because this is not the end of a video. It's the beginning of your new chapter. And as this moment closes, know this deep within. You were never forgotten. You were simply being prepared to receive what has always belonged to you. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this is the moment everything connects. The revelation, the address, the inheritance, the photo, and the feeling you can't explain. What's happening right now isn't ordinary. It's divine orchestration meeting perfect timing. The secret property that has been revealed carries not only your name, it carries your story, your prayers, your legacy. Don't skip, because this is where heaven confirms that what was hidden was never lost. The reason you're hearing this message now is because your spirit finally aligned with heaven's calendar. The season of waiting is over. The moment you felt drawn to this video was the exact moment the spiritual door to your inheritance opened. The place you saw in the photo, the one that felt familiar, wasn't just a random location. It's a reflection of a promise that has been echoing through generations. Stay till the end, because what's coming next will touch your heart deeper than words ever could. In that property lies a tree that's been standing for decades untouched. Beneath it, the soil holds something sacred, a time capsule sealed years ago. When it's opened, it reveals an object marked with your initials. That's not. Hold on and stay with me, because you're standing on the edge of spiritual evidence that destiny always circles back to its rightful owner. The more you look at that image, the clearer the signs become. The curve of the pathway, the shimmer on the walls, the subtle glimmer near the gate. These are not just visual details, they're divine breadcrumbs leading your heart back home. Heaven placed reminders all around that property, so when the time came, your spirit would instantly recognize it. That's why your pulse races when you see it, why your chest feels warm, why your soul whispers, I've been here before. Don't skip. This is where awakening meets confirmation. There's one final detail. The light that shines through that window, it lands on the exact spot where the letter was found, illuminating a single word written faintly across the page, yours. That word is the entire revelation summarized in one heartbeat. Yours because heaven kept it safe. Yours because the earth recognizes your name. Yours because destiny cannot be stolen, only delayed until divine permission is granted. Again, wait and stay with me, because this is not a coincidence. This is destiny's signature glowing before your eyes. As this moment unfolds, something inside you already knows this truth, that this is not about property. It's about proof. It's proof that you are seen, chosen, and remembered. Heaven has been holding this for you, not because you were forgotten, but because you were being prepared to handle what's returning. Hold on and stay with me, because the next few seconds carry the energy of restoration itself. So my beloved child, when you see that final image, the photo, the address, the light, don't doubt it. Embrace it. The message is simple but powerful. Heaven gives back in ways that earth cannot explain. Stay till the end, because in that closing moment you will feel it. That quiet assurance deep inside your soul whispering what was meant for you has finally come home. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because what unfolds in this moment is the highest point of everything heaven has been preparing you to see. You've come through the mystery, the clues, the revelations, and now the truth stands right before your spirit like sunrise breaking through clouds. The secret property was never just a hidden piece of land. It was a mirror of your destiny, a place chosen by heaven to show you that divine timing is not delay, it's perfection. Don't skip, because what comes next is the moment you've been waiting for. When the final record was uncovered, something unbelievable appeared. A seal pressed in gold carrying two initials, yours. The same symbol that has followed you in dreams, the same one that appeared in unexpected places, is now embossed in divine reality. That seal isn't decoration, it's a covenant. Heaven was protecting your portion while the world tried to misplace it, and now that seal is open again, calling your spirit by name. Stay till the end, because this is where your restoration begins to breathe. Inside that property, beneath a window touched by golden light, a small box was found, aged, fragile, yet untouched. When opened, it revealed a key wrapped in crimson cloth. That key is not ordinary, it fits only one lock. The door of that very home, the door that has been waiting for your touch. Hold on and stay with me, because that key is symbolic of access. Access to everything that was withheld, delayed, or forgotten. The moment your eyes see that key, your heart will recognize its meaning. Heaven is returning the power that once felt lost. Listen closely, because this is important. The house itself is not just a structure, it's alive with memory. The walls hum softly when the light hits them. The air carries warmth, as if something divine has been dwelling there, waiting for you to arrive. The shadows in the corners aren't darkness. They are echoes of prayers long answered. Wait and stay with me, because every detail you see, every glimmer you notice is connected to your story. There's a sound in the footage, a faint bell ringing. That bell is not from the outside, it's from within the property. It rings every time a soul reconnects with its destined place. The moment you hear it, chills will run through you, not in fear, but in awe, because your spirit will know this is confirmation. This is heaven whispering, you have arrived. Don't skip, because the next second holds something extraordinary. The camera turns one last time toward the main gate, and there, engraved on the archway, are words that have been waiting for you since the beginning, prepared for the one who waited. Those words are your message from above. Heaven didn't forget. The universe didn't misplace your blessing. It simply waited until your heart was ready to see it and your eyes were open enough to believe it. Hold on and stay with me, because the weight you've carried is lifting even now. And as the light fades, one truth remains shining through every frame. This wasn't luck, it was alignment. You were chosen to see this, to feel this, to reclaim this. Stay till the end, because as the image fades to white, your spirit will feel that quiet certainty that everything meant for you is already finding its way home. What was hidden is now revealed. What was delayed is now delivered. And what was yours is finally, completely, eternally yours. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this is the grand moment, the final unfolding, the divine conclusion of everything heaven has been aligning for you. From the first whisper of that secret property to this very second, every sign, every symbol, every revelation was a thread woven into the fabric of your destiny. Don't skip, because what you're about to hear is where prophecy turns into presence and dreams step into reality. When the final door of that property was open, the air felt different, light, warm, almost electric. There was a fragrance in the air that didn't come from earth. The moment that door creaked open, something invisible yet powerful moved through the room. It was peace, not the ordinary kind, but the peace that only comes when what was hidden finally comes home. Stay till the end, because the story isn't ending, it's awakening. On the inside wall of that home, a final message was carved, faint but glowing under the light. It said, "Heaven remembers every name written in faith." Those words were not placed there by hands, but by time itself. Heaven marked that space so you would know this was meant for you all along. Hold on and stay with me, because the next part will melt your heart. As the sunlight streamed through the window, it landed perfectly on a small wooden table in the center of the room. On it rested an old photograph, slightly curled at the edges, a family smiling, peaceful, with one spot empty. That space was for you. It had been waiting to be filled all this time. You might feel something in your chest as you imagine that it's your soul remembering. It's the realization that even before you arrived, heaven had reserved a place for you in the story. Wait and stay with me, because this truth is what sets everything free. And then something breathtaking happened. The light shifted again and revealed a reflection in the glass frame. Your face shining softly, overlapping the old image, completing it. That moment was heaven's confirmation. You are home in your destiny. That property was more than land. It was the physical evidence that the universe restores everything in perfect rhythm. Don't skip. Every second right now is sacred alignment, meeting your awareness. The camera pans outside once more. The trees sway as if in applause. The birds fly higher. And the air carries a glow that looks almost golden. The scene feels alive, responding to your recognition. And right there at the front gate, the final sign stands carved into stone. The one who believed has arrived. Hold on and stay with me, because that's not just a phrase. It's your confirmation that your waiting season has officially ended. Now, my beloved child, as this revelation closes, let it sink deep. What was hidden is now yours. What was delayed is now delivered. And what was once a mystery has become your miracle. Stay till the end, because this moment isn't the end. It's your new beginning. The door has opened, the light has returned, and heaven has spoken. This right now is your story of divine restoration, and it will be remembered forever. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because what's coming now will seal everything you have seen, everything you felt, and everything heaven has whispered through this story. You've walked through the mystery, the signs, the hidden gates of destiny. But what you're about to hear now is the final revelation, the kind that touches not just your mind, but your very soul. Don't skip, because these next few lines carry the heartbeat of heaven itself. The property, the photo, the address, they were never coincidences. They were coordinates on the map of your destiny, waiting for divine timing to reveal them. That land was not simply dirt and stone. It was sacred ground chosen for your story before you were even born. And when heaven chose to bring this to light, it did so knowing your heart was finally ready to receive what belongs to you. Stay till the end, because something unimaginable is about to unfold. When the final drawer inside that house was opened, a single envelope was found, sealed with wax, untouched for decades. And on that seal, once again, were your initials shining faintly under the light. The letter inside contained only one line: "The rightful owner has returned." That was heaven's final confirmation that you are standing in the fulfillment of what was promised long before you could ever imagine it. Hold on and stay with me, because that line is more than words. It's a key unlocking generations of blessing meant for you. The air in that room began to shimmer softly, as if light itself recognized your presence. A gentle wind moved through the curtains, even though every window was closed. The walls felt alive, breathing peace, releasing everything they had been holding for you. That's what divine timing feels like. Not rushed, not delayed, but perfectly aligned. Don't skip this moment, because it's the very atmosphere of answered prayer taking form before your eyes. And then the final moment, the camera turned toward the door one last time. And there it was, a reflection, not just of the house, but of you standing where heaven always intended you to be. That reflection symbolized arrival, completion, fulfillment. Wait and stay with me, because that's when the truth became clear. This was never just about a property. It was about you realizing how powerfully heaven remembers your name. Now imagine stepping outside those gates, the light wrapping around you like a blessing. Every breath you take feels lighter, every sound softer, because you finally understand what is meant for you can be delayed but never denied. Hold on and stay with me, because this final truth is your seal. Heaven will always return what has your name written on it. So stay till the end, my beloved child, and let this final image live inside your heart. The open gates, the sunlight touching your face, and the quiet whisper from above saying, "You made it back to what was always yours." This is not the closing of a story, it's the awakening of your destiny. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this is the part where heaven's story becomes crystal clear. Every sign, every symbol, every whisper you've seen so far has been leading to this exact revelation. Don't even think of scrolling, because what you are about to feel is not just emotion, it's divine confirmation that your destiny has reached its moment of manifestation. The secret property, the photo, the golden seal, the glowing words, they were all heavenly language guiding you back to what was promised. When you first heard this message, you didn't realize it, but heaven had already placed the key in your hands. The doors you thought were closed were never locked. They were waiting for you to arrive. Stay till the end, because you're about to see how everything connects in one breathtaking truth. When the light hit that old mirror inside the house, something extraordinary happened. Behind your reflection, a faint image appeared, not of the past, but of the future. It showed a life that's already aligned, blessings that are already active, and peace that's already been released into your path. Heaven was showing you a preview of what's coming. Hold on and stay with me, because the next part of this revelation will make your spirit tremble with recognition. In that vision, every obstacle that once delayed you was shown breaking apart. The chains of limitation were dissolving, and every place your name had been erased was being rewritten in divine ink. You saw yourself walking through that very property, smiling, peaceful, whole, as if time itself bowed to your destiny. Don't skip, because these moments are not imagination. They're prophecy in motion. Wait and stay with me, because heaven doesn't just restore things. It restores moments, people, and promises in perfect order. Now listen closely as you walk through that vision. There was music in the air, a soft celestial melody, that only plays when heaven completes something. The walls echoed it, the wind carried it, and the earth beneath your feet seemed to hum with divine joy. That was the sound of arrival. That was heaven celebrating the return of what was always yours. Hold on and stay with me, because you're not just watching this, you're living it right now. The camera pans out one final time, and the property glows brighter than ever. The gates that were once rusty now shimmer with light. The tree that once stood silent now blooms in gold. Everything around it breathes restoration. And in the distance, a voice as gentle as light whispers, "It's done, don't skip." Let those words sink into your heart. Stay till the end, because the story you've witnessed isn't a story at all. It's a mirror of your divine timeline. Every hidden promise, every delayed miracle, every unanswered prayer is being released at once. Heaven isn't asking you to wait anymore. It's inviting you to walk through the door. So hold on and stay with me as this final truth settles into your soul. What was lost has returned. What was hidden is revealed. And what belongs to you will never slip away again. This is not the end. This is your arrival, your inheritance, your divine confirmation written in eternal light. My beloved child, hold on and stay with me, because this is the part where heaven closes the circle and everything comes full bloom. You've journeyed through mystery, revelation, and divine confirmation, but now you're stepping into understanding. The property wasn't just found for you, it was kept for you. Don't skip this moment, because the words you're about to hear are the heartbeat of your destiny speaking directly to you. That home, that address, that photograph, they're no longer just signs. They're proof that heaven never forgets a promise. Every delay, every hidden page, every quiet night you questioned when it was all divine choreography. The silence wasn't rejection, it was preparation. The timing wasn't slow, it was sacred. Stay till the end, because this truth will open something deep inside you. The realization that you were never waiting for the miracle was waiting for you. When the final page of the old document was turned, something astonishing was revealed. Beneath the legal words in faded ink, a line written in gold appeared, reserved for the one who believed, even when it made no sense. That line was heaven's signature. Hold on and stay with me, because it's not just a phrase, it's your testimony. You kept faith in silence, and now silence is breaking open with reward. As the scene unfolds, imagine the sky above that property glowing with soft light. The wind brushes through the trees as if angels themselves are walking through the garden. Everything around seems to exhale peace, like even nature recognizes that something sacred has been restored. And right at that moment, your name appears again, not typed, not written, but etched in light. Don't skip, because that single image holds the weight of everything you've endured and the beauty of everything that's coming next. Then as the sunlight moves, it reveals one more hidden element. A small stone by the gate carved with the word forever. That's heaven's way of saying this restoration isn't temporary, it's eternal. The blessing attached to your name is not a season, it's a lifetime covenant. Wait and stay with me, because understanding